was pissed. I did the same thing. It's actually kind of hilarious.
We should stop talking about things.
I don't know why it makes me laugh so much.
My Govanen, Andriel. It is good of you to visit me again. My thoughts stray often to Estelle and my brothers, but also to you and your companions. I continue to brew Miraval, but I am concerned about our dwindling stocks. We still have need of those ingredients I spoke of before.
I remember well how a small sip of Miraval gave me new strength and the will to go on. It would be a great help in the struggles that lie ahead.
Perhaps one day you will be able to master the art of its creation. It is a secret known only to a very few. It would be a great pity if this secret were to be lost. I wish you luck in your search for the ingredients.
Are the Etenmoors the only place where I might find them?
There is nowhere else they may be found without a journey of many months. For these rare ingredients, I am afraid you will need to search the Etenmoors. But do so only if it does not risk your safety. You are more important to us than even a flask of Miraval.
One's Lord Master.
I shall do my best to find what you need. Farewell, Lady Arwen.
I don't know either.
Ah, here is something I have not seen in many a long year. And elf in Imladris I do not know. Welcome, friend. I am Andriel.
Greetings, lady. I am Legolas, son of King Thranduil of the Woodland Realm in Mirkwood.
Your pardon. I did not know I addressed a prince.
Yes, a prince. But please, there's no need to stand on formalities. We of Mirkwood seldom do.
I am pleased to welcome one of our kin from the Woodland Realm. We so seldom have the opportunity to greet our far-flung kin.
And for my part, I'm happy to see Imladris, of which I've heard so much. But travel between your home and mine becomes yearly more hazardous.
Let us hope that will change, for I would like to visit the Woodland Realm one day.
I would be delighted to welcome you, and to show you the wonders of our forest home. Sadly, I think that day must be delayed for some time.
Tell me about Mirkwood.
Mirkwood is the greatest woodland in all of Middle-earth. It was called Greenwood the Great, before the shadow of Sauron fell over it. In ages past, it was a place of great beauty. But now, it is filled with darkness and dread. Save only in the north, where my father's realm is maintained.
I'm ready. Did you come to this lady?
What
she has
brought you
really
on such a
good
long and
fucking
perilous journey?
Unpleasant business.
Well,
My
like you
father
selling
sent me to
stuff?
report the escape of Gollum,
Yeah, she
a
has
creature
fucking
Aragorn had
really
entrusted
bought a
to our
lot.
care.
What can you tell me about this Gollum?
A pathetic creature who long held the Ring of Power. The evil of the ring has left him twisted and tormented. His only thought is to recover what was taken from him.
How did Gollum escape your guard?
You look like
Not
the
from a
type
lack of
fella that loves
watchfulness, but
pickles.
perhaps from too much kindness. We occasionally allowed Gollum to go about the wood under close guard. But on one of these ventures, the guards were attacked by orcs from Dol Guldur. In the confusion, Gollum escaped. We followed his tracks southward for many leagues, until it drew near to Dol Guldur. There, it became too dangerous to pursue him any further.
What is this place, Dol Guldur?
A stronghold of the enemy in the south of Mirkwood. It was once the dwelling of the Dark Lord, until he was driven out in the year of the Dragon's Fall. But it has once again become a place of great evil. All the darkness that besets Mirkwood has its source in Dol Guldur.
Will you be departing for your home soon?
No,
I have been chosen to represent Elvenkind among the Company of the Ring. I will be accompanying the halfling, Frodo Baggins, on his journey south.
I wonder why it is that with so many elves in his own household to consider, Elrond chose to make you a member of the Fellowship.
I asked for the privilege, and Elrond did not refuse me. I feel he may have been relieved not to lose any of his household to this quest. He will have need of all his strength should the enemy move against Imladris.
547.
Wow, I gotta leave soon. Didn't even think about
I
that.
am curious why you would volunteer
Yeah, that's why I
for this.
figured.
Partially to
I'll
make amends for
probably
the
just
loss of Gollum,
Keep talking to everyone
but
here,
more so
and then
because
once
this
I
will be
talk
the
to everyone,
final
cut it.
chapter in our long struggle against the darkness. And I wish to have a hand in our final victory.
Oh
Or
yeah,
at
you
least
did get some armor
to stand
from
in the
her.
forefront of our last act of
A lot
defiance.
of elven armor right now. I like the armor.
May
the look of it.
Elbereth
It
guide
looks
you in
a
the
lot
days
better.
ahead, Legolas.
And you as well, Andriel.
Ooh,
Andriel, I
airship.
thought I might see you ere long.
He looks
Imladris is
awesome.
filled with tales of your exploits. I believe Lindir has even begun a song about them.
So
But while battles can build a heroic reputation, they also break down equipment. You have need of my services.
Wow. Oh no, that's my grandmother. That's what's up.
Ah, Andriel. It is good of you to seek me out. Though I did not say so before, I am most impressed by your skills as a lawmaster, and by the courage you and your companions have shown.
The Dunedain kingdom of Arnor fell long ago. There is nothing left in much of the north save ruins. Why would Sauron build a force here?
Sauron seeks dominion over all of Middle-earth. His desire is to order all things as he sees fit. Even were these lands empty from here to the sea, still he would seek to control them. There is power in Rivendell that could stand against him when all others fall, for a time. And this is something Sauron cannot allow.
Of all those now threatened by the enemy, the Shire folk are the least able to defend themselves. Perhaps I am needed there.
I believe Elrond has made his wishes clear, Andriel. He knows you are needed urgently elsewhere. With the flight of the ring in this direction, the enemy is looking this way,
Who you
and has
talking to
forgotten
now?
the Shire for now. For now. But eventually his eye will turn once again toward the Shire, as humble as it is. Hobbits as miserable slaves would please him far more than hobbits happy and free. And there is such a thing as malice and revenge. Sauron will leave the final devastation of the Shire to his servant Agendaur. And that is yet another reason why you must find him and put an end to his
It's cool, it
designs.
feels- they
In
tried to
opposing
tell the story
Agendaur,
why.
you are defending
I
the
used to
Shire.
wonder during the movies, I don't know the book, but why they didn't go just absolutely fuck up the Shire. But they try to give an explanation, or maybe they give a...
You may have heard that Belarom aided us at
It's cool to
Fornost.
hear.
Surely we could call upon the Eagles to aid in the matter of the ring.
I don't fault you for thinking along those lines. Why not beg a ride from an eagle, fly far out to the west, and drop the ring into the deepest part of the sea? Such ideas were debated at Elrond's council. But there are many things in the deep waters, and seas and lands may change. We cannot think of our time alone. We must destroy this thing forever.
Oh, you can ask him why not fly to
Frodo
Mount
weighs
Doom.
little. Mount him on an eagle
What
and
does he
send him
say?
straight away to Mount Doom.
He says,
Indeed. So simple as that. You think so mighty a creature as one of the great eagles could simply waft into Mordor and escape the eye that never sleeps? No.
No,
Not all
not
the
all
eagles
the
of the
eagles
Misty
of the Misty
Mountains
Mountains
could stand against Sauron and the full power of his ring wraiths. It would be folly. Nor, for that
I've always
matter, do
thought
the great
that.
eagles
I've always
take
thought that
orders
because
from
they kinda
us.
do that in The Hobbit,
You say, I suppose
It's
you are
fine.
right.
Your pardon, Mithrandir.
but like
Of
it's
course the wise
Gandalf.
would have
He's
spoken of
the
such
strongest
things.
magic user.
I merely
pretty much
hoped
out of
there would
all
be a
of them.
better way than sending Frodo to the
He
fire.
literally could
You have a
just
good heart.
enchant
and I wish it could be
the
so.
eagle to
We
where
debated
it
many
doesn't
such
take
notions.
damage.
I had even given thought to dragons. There was a time when
he's
dragon
literally
fire
an
could
angel.
destroy a ring of power. But even if the mightiest of the dragons of old, and Calagon the Black, were alive today, his fire would not be enough
What
to
makes me
consume the one
mad
ring.
is that not only
Sauron's
is it
ring.
an angel,
No, there is no other
but
way.
he clearly
Frodo
could
must go
do
to
that.
Mount Doom. And
Granted,
you
you
have a
want
foe
to
of
get
your own
such a
you
good
must contend
story
with.
of a movie. Like,
Agendaur.
it is one of the best
And there is no
movies ever
telling
made.
what allies and powers he is gathering.
When we first arrived, you said you recently passed through the Etten Moors.
Didn't it?
Is there more you can tell me?
That same dude.
It is a rough and empty land.
What was the
home
dude's
to
name
many
that made it?
trolls.
I forgot. Peter
I passed through
Dinklage,
with
right?
great haste, for I
Something
needed
like
to
that.
reach Rivendell as quickly as I could.
What about Peter Dinklage?
Not Peter Dinklage. Who made the Lord of the Rings?
Peter
it was Tolkien,
Jackson.
right?
Oh, the book? Like, who wrote it?
Yeah, it was Tolkien, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said Peter Jackson?
And yet you saw no
He
sign
directed
of
it.
trolls?
I saw neither
Yeah.
trolls
Did
nor
it-
fresh
did he
signs of them.
direct the King
That
Kong as
disturbs
well?
me more than
Yeah,
encountering
that's why it
one.
was
I doubt
at
they've
the
all
time
packed
so
up and
anticipated,
left.
which wasn't
Mindless
bad.
brute creatures they may be.
It was such a good
If
King
they can
Kong,
be
too.
used and driven to even greater wickedness,
I think
are
that
strong
King
enough
Kong was
hand.
way better than today's King Kongs.
Agendaur could well be forming them into
Godzilla's.
an army.
You believe he is mustering the trolls for an attack?
That is my fear. I would gladly be proven wrong, but my heart misgives me that somewhere in the Etten Moors, you will find them gathering and being prepared for war. We must know. Such a force could be sent against Rivendell, perhaps in hopes of capturing the ring.
I will gather my friends and set out for the moors. We will see what we
They're
can
still
learn.
talking to Gandalf.
Man, I'm talking to everyone, man. I'm talking to everyone. You gotta
Yeah, absolutely.
need all the
You talked to
info.
Frodo?
No, not yet.
Is he the last person you have to talk to?
Perhaps. I might go talk to Orlando Bloom for a second time.
Sorry, for a second time since he's so dreamy.
So dream.
It's crazy. He was in 2 of the best movies ever. Like franchises. 2 of the best movie franchises ever.
Hello, you are Andriel, aren't you? I was hoping I would get a chance to speak with you.
And you are Frodo Baggins. Aragorn and Gandalf have told me about you. And your bird.
Question is, which one
Likewise,
did
they
you like
have
more?
told me
Did
all
like
about you.
this, or did you
I
like,
wanted to thank you and your friends for all you did to keep us safe on our journey to Rivendell.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Lord of the Rings. I like the first 2 Pirates a lot. Really the first 3, but I go back and watch these more. But I don't know. The first Pirates, it's so damn enjoyable. It's hard to really say, man.
You are most welcome, Frodo. It is only now that we have learned just how vital our task truly was. I am pleased we were able to be of service.
It seems as if I owe everyone thanks. You, Aragorn, Elrond. Without the help of each of you, I wouldn't be here now.
Will you tell me about your journey here? Clearly it was not an easy one.
We had trouble almost from the start. The Black Riders were always just behind us, and we nearly met disaster in the Burrow Downs, at Bree, and again at Weathertop.
You passed through the Borrow Downs? I know what you faced there. You are fortunate indeed to have escaped. That is no place to wander.
You seem to know a great deal about the Burrow Downs already. I'd prefer not to speak about what we found there. It is too horrible to dwell on, even here in the safety of Rivendell.
What befell you in Bree? We must have just missed crossing paths there.
There were spies in Bree, and our room was attacked in the night. If Strider hadn't convinced us to sleep elsewhere, our journey would have ended then and there.
I am familiar with the ruin known as Weathertop. What happened there?
We were attacked by 5 of the Black Riders. I was foolish, and I put on the ring. One of them wounded me before Aragorn managed to drive them away. The knife that was used against me left a shard in the wound. From what Gandalf has told me, the fragment was working its way inward. If it had reached my heart, I would have become a wraith under the power of the Black Riders. Fortunately, we were able to reach Rivendell in time for Elrond's healing arts to save me.
What befell you in...
There were spies in
You passed through the...
You seem to know a great...
What befell you in...
There were spies in Bree, and
I am familiar with...
we were attacked by the knife that was used. Fortunately, we were able to reach...
Show me.
What befell you in
I
Bree?
keep trying
There
to
were
say
spies
show
in
me.
Bree, and our room...
I am familiar with...
We were attacked by the knife that was... Fortunately, we were able to reach Rivendell in time for Elrond's healing arts to save me.
There we go.
It is a little thing, this ring, but filled with mischief. Will you show it to me?
No, I mean, I'm sorry, but Gandalf and
He
Elrond
starts
have warned
screaming
me
at
against
me.
revealing the ring to anyone.
Little bastard starts
Even
screaming
proven
at
friends. I hope you understand.
Yes, I believe I do begin to understand. It was wrong of me to ask. I beg your pardon.
There is nothing to forgive. But the ring, it has a strange effect on everyone around it. It is better for it to remain hidden.
It is indeed a heavy burden you bear, Frodo. May you find strength and wisdom on the long road ahead. Farewell.
Speak with Frodo. Wowzers.